La reunión empresarial que celebramos hoy es, como yo decía al principio, una buena iniciativa que refleja las nuevas circunstancias por las que atraviesa el mercado norteamericano. Se ha presentado un plan, el Plan de Imagen España, como esfuerzo conjunto del Gobierno y empresarios a los que estamos invitados y que aceptamos esa invitación en esta nueva coyuntura política, económica y empresarial que supone la llegada de la administración del presidente Barack Obama.
El plan Made in, Made by Spain se presenta en un momento oportuno, coincidente con el anuncio de las medidas de estímulo económico tomadas por la nueva administración estadounidense, que se estiman en 787.000 millones de dólares, de los cuales, descontando las medidas fiscales, casi la mitad serán dedicados a inversión en sectores donde las empresas españolas son altamente competitivas.
98.200 millones son para energía y medio ambiente, 66.000 para empleo, salud y educación, 57.000 millones para transporte, vivienda y desarrollo urbano, y además sabemos que hay que moverse rápido, porque el 75% de los proyectos de este plan se van a licitar en los próximos 18 meses.
El gobernador de Ohio, Ted Strickland, describió los proyectos que en materia de energías renovables se están desarrollando en su estado, proyectos en los que están teniendo un papel protagonista dos empresas españolas.
Well, we've made a decision that in Ohio, by the year 2025, that 25% of all the electricity sold in our state, and we are a large energy-consuming state, that energy must come from advanced technologies or renewable sources. We think that gives us the third strongest renewable portfolio standard in the entire country. We've been working with two wonderful Spanish companies, Isafoton, a solar company. We just signed an agreement with them a few days ago, and we're really welcoming that partnership. And the other Spanish company is the Empresas company, and they are very interested in creating wind power and perhaps a wind farm on Lake Erie. And that would be a very exciting venture if it happens. And so we're very hopeful that these two great companies will become a part of Ohio's landscape and that we can develop a partnership that will last for many years, even decades to come. Oh, they have wonderful technologies. That's one of the reasons they are so attractive to us. Both Isafoton and Empresas have some of the most advanced technologies that are available in the world when it comes to wind and solar power. And they're wonderful companies. I've gotten to know their leadership and they have visited with me in Ohio, and we are working to be a good partner with these two great Spanish companies.
Gabriel Calzada, presidente de la Fundación de Ultraderecha Liberal Juan de Mariana y profesor de la Universidad Privada Rey Juan Carlos, subvencionada por la Comunidad de Madrid, se inventa un informe que difundirá en los medios de comunicación de la multinacional News Corporation. La empresa del ultraconservador Rupert Murdoch tiene fichado como consejero a José María Aznar, presidente de FAES, fundación del Partido Popular en la cual Gabriel Calzada también colabora.
What's the truth of the green jobs?
Well, we found that the jobs that we are creating, since you are taking the resources from other parts of the economy, this is destroying jobs in other parts of the economy. For every job that you are creating, 2.2 done is to create a bubble. They have created a huge bubble, a renewable bubble, and every year, in order to maintain the bubble there, they have to put more and more millions or more billions into the bubble. And right now, the bubble has burst because the government was not able to increase the amount of money they were putting into the bubble. And since most of these jobs that we call subprime jobs, because they are very risky jobs, they can only be maintained if you continue increasing the amount of money that you put into the system, into the scheme. Most of these jobs are lost because it came to a point where the government was not able to increase the amount. So right now, the only possibility of these companies that are closing down and firing thousands of people is that another country would buy the story and would start with a similar scheme, so that the Spanish companies would sell their product to the other country.
Look who's in line to buy it, too. Thank you very much, Professor. I got to tell you, I mean, it's Spain. Just print more money. We're doing it. What's the problem with that?
Con lo cual,
El empleo verde realmente, si lo miramos desde un punto de vista económico, lo que está haciendo es destruir empleo. O sea, la política de creación de empleo verde lo que está haciendo es destruir empleo, y lo destruye a un ritmo de 2,2 por cada empleo verde que se crea.
Es más, estos trabajos verdes no se mantienen en el tiempo si se dejan de construir fuentes alternativas de energía.
Algo que a mí realmente me sorprende como economista es por qué un país que tiene relativamente poco desempleo iba a querer aprender de España, que es el país que más desempleo tiene entre todos los países desarrollados, tiene un 17,5% de empleo.
Según el estudio de este experto, Estados Unidos debe tratar de buscar crear empleos en otras fuentes de energía. Desde Washington, Fernando Pizarro, Univisión.
And eliminate blue and white collar jobs. While I know the majority has prided its plan on the creation of green jobs, Mr. Chairman, I have listened to some of our counterparts in Europe discuss their experience with these green jobs. It seems to me that green jobs, just like leaves on a tree, they may shine in the summertime when everything is sunny, but when the fall comes, these leaves will fade, and by winter, they'll be long gone. Indeed, these green jobs might be best identified as subprime in comparison to solid traditional manufacturing.
I would like to read from an article in the New York Post. Green jobs based on top-down subsidies are, of course, unsustainable. The Spanish government has recently had to reduce its subsidies to solar by 30%. The green industry is now in retreat, and green jobs, too, are being lost by the tens of thousands. They go on to say also that the money spent for subsidies in Spain, if that money had been spent for traditional industries and technology, they would have produced 2.2 jobs for every one job produced by the subsidies. And as a result of those subsidies and the mandates for renewable in Spain, they have in excess of a 17% unemployment rate.